Lila here from the Living Wellness Lounge. It's been a while since I did a YouTube video, and today I'm here to talk about the 3 pillars of health. The 3 things that you need to dial in, and if they are serving you, you are most likely in good health. And if they're not, chances are you are out of balance and symptoms or issues are going to be cropping up if they haven't already. So before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, reach out, and connect with the Living Wellness Lounge and our community here. And my website will be linked down below if you're curious more about my work and what it is I do. I am a clinical herbalist and functional nutrition practitioner, helping people with chronic and mysterious health symptoms finally find relief and answers that they have not been able to find elsewhere. And today we're talking about the 3 pillars of health. We're going to keep it short and sweet and get right in. So the 3 pillars of health are diet, sex, and sleep. We'll touch on each of these really quickly and say why it's important and what you need to do to keep it in balance. So obviously it's really actually becoming mainstream to know that food is medicine and using nutrition is a huge part of being a healthy person and not having chronic diseases or chronic symptoms or chronic issues. So we know that what we eat matters. It is the fuel for our body to do what it needs to do. It supplies vital nutrients, vital macronutrients, nourishment. It keeps us grounded. It does all these beautiful, beautiful things. So when our food is good and it's serving us and our body can digest what we are putting in, our health is going to be good, because most health issues back up in some way, shape, or form to our digestive system. But if we are not serving our body and we are not giving it proper nutrients and nourishment, then our health is going to suffer. Food quality is so foundational to our health because it supplies us again with the vital nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the phytonutrients that our body needs to operate. And if our body doesn't get these things or gets an inadequate amount of these things, then things aren't going to be functioning properly. Everything from our hormones to our neurons to the way that we sense and feel and see and touch and experience the world. So diet is a huge pillar of health. It really impacts everything going on inside our body because food is what we are made from, and food also helps facilitate some of our detox processes. The second pillar of health is sex. And before you go there, we need to talk about why don't we talk about sex? I think that Ayurveda has a bigger openness in talking about this topic, and it's a little more taboo here in America. So stay with me. Sex means that you have the proper urges and appetite, and you can perform should you want to. We believe that everyone should be able to do whatever it is they want to do in the bedroom for as long as it is they want to do it. Sex is a sign that your body is functioning. The processes are functioning. So the sexual tissues and the sexual juices and the sex hormones are some of the last things to get created in our body from the food we eat, from the nutrients we take in. They are one of the more or less least vital processes. So if our body's not getting the nutrients it needs, those are the processes that are going to get shut off first. So if our sex organs are operating, if we have libido, if we're able to perform and everything is good in that function of our life, then chances are we're healthy. Our bodies are in balance and things are going right. Now, the other piece to this is if you are in a sexually frustrating arrangement, that is bad for your health. Continually being left unsatisfied leads to all kinds of chronic and disease states. So sex is twofold. You want to make sure that you're engaging in sex that is pleasurable and mutually beneficial and doesn't leave you frustrated. And that just doesn't mean the act itself, but all the things that go around sex and having a good relationship. But we also want to make sure that our body is functioning in a way that we are able to do those things that we want to do. That is a great sign and pillar of health. Pillar number 3 is sleep. And I don't think it's any surprise to anybody that sleep is important. Sleep quality, sleep quantity, it all matters. Sleep is the time where our body does repair and restoration. It's the time where our body is detoxing and cleaning the systems. It's doing the maintenance work. So if we're not giving our body the opportunity to sleep, or our sleep is not getting deep enough that all these processes are completed, or we're not getting enough of it, then other areas of our health are going to suffer. Sleep is critical for full optimal functioning of our bodies. So these 3 pillars of health, if you can dial them all in and all of them are going really well, chances are you're in a really good spot. And if things aren't going well in any of these areas, well, you have work to do and you have some of your first steps to bringing your body back into balance, no matter what it is you are dealing with. I say that anybody dealing with a chronic or mysterious symptom or any disease state, some of the best places to start are with digestion and sleep. Sex will come later when you are in the place and have the energy, because that's one that you can't really overcome or muscle your way through. So I would love to hear what you think about the Ayurvedic perspective of the 3 pillars of health. I think they're really important and really great indicators of how things are going for you and your body. And as always, please feel free to connect, like, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you and look forward to more content. I will be back on YouTube to serve my beautiful community. All right, I'm Lila from the Living Wellness Lounge. Stay tuned.